Hey, good morning, Manuso. I just wanted to touch base with you and I wanted to give you an update, an overall look at, hey, what's happening with the advertising that we're doing for you through SwingPoint Media. I'm pretty excited to share this with you because we're basically right on track with what we promised at the very beginning. So I just want to share some things with you. The first thing I want to do is I want to share with you a page that says, hey, how much have you made? Because I know it's like we provide you a dashboard that you can kind of look at. And when we met the other day or the last time we met, you said, hey, a lot of that is Greek to you, no, and so you just want to keep things real simple. So I just want to make it real simple. Hey, how much did you make? How much did you spend? And what's happening? So in this first shot, what we see is if you look down here on the right side in the yellow, this is your check totals, and this is for May. You can see in May we started, I think, on the 24th, I believe, 23rd, 24th. So we generated $365.58 against that. In June was a full month, and then here we are. I'm going to say only about halfway through July. But right now, against a $2,500 spend, total invested is $2,500, but right now the total revenue is $3,206.32. So we're giving you a return on your investment. The first month it was basically one to one. This month it's going to be even more than that. So I just wanted to touch base on that. The next one I want to share with you is really, I think, is really kind of interesting. Typically, when people do advertising, they want to know, hey, what's the conversion rate? Well, this is what we call the redemption. As you can see over here on the left under the yellow heading, it says, hey, male check, female check. And we can see here that the average male check is $16.62. The female check is $17.21. This gap is so far has been there the whole time. With the female spending more than the male, I think probably because they come in and maybe they buy for the family, and the guy comes in and it's just with he and his friend and it's not the family. I don't know exactly why, but that's kind of an interesting thing. We can see it's always been a little bit higher. It really peaked in the females there in July at 18 and 14. It was quite a bit of a difference. Now it's kind of tucked in there, 16.97 against 17.23. But this is the part that's really exciting, I think, for us. When we look at, hey, when we put an ad out there, how many people that see the ad do we convert into what we call redemptions? The first month, again, we had a very small test group, was 21.57%. It jumped to 25.5%. Now, for those people who are seeing the ads and opting in, 43.75% of those people are redeeming. Now, this is what's interesting. The average male conversion so far in July, the first 18 days or 17 days in July, 57% are converting male, 34% converting female. Now, we did something about a week ago, is we changed the context of the ad because we were getting a higher redemption with females. So we made the ad a little bit more female friendly. And so when we did that, we didn't see anything really drop, but we are seeing every one of these numbers climbing. Even though there's a significant difference between the average conversion for male and female, we still see the conversion rate growing from 25% we first began, or 26%, to now a little over 35.5%. So far we're extremely happy. We've got a nice return on your advertising investment. It essentially isn't costing anything for us to operate for you, and along the way we're also generating new people into your database that we're also now sending out a new offer to, and I'll show you that here in a second. So now I just want to share with you the next thing, and that's really, and I'm going to move this around a little bit, is, again, this is total revenue by month, and again it's 3206, and we can see $1,790, almost $1,800 is from the female and about $1,400 from men. Over here on the right side we see, let me just move that over a little bit. This talks about total revenue, and we can see where it really spikes up because we have a full month there in July, or excuse me, in June. July will probably be like that as well, and then you can see the total, what it's doing there. The other portion over here, this talks about your total ad spend. Right now, we've spent $336.18 on ad spend. So really, if we just said, hey, if we just look against what's our ad spend, in other words, Facebook ad spend to revenue, it's almost for every $1 you put in, you're getting $10 back, which is what we look for. Now, this is I think another exciting piece is how much is it costing to get a client or someone to opt in. And if we look at this, it's costing 31 cents. So what that means is we're putting the ad out there, Manuso, and for 31 cents, we're getting someone's name and email address that we can start communicating with. So with that, I just want to keep it real simple. Hey, how much are you making? How much have you spent? So far, you've had 2 months, basically 2 months in there, a little bit of May, a little bit of July, and all of June for 2 months. We've run this. We've added, let's see, total people in the program now. Let me just look this up real quick. Right now, the total number of people that have opted in other words, have added to your database, there are 658 as of this morning at 4 o'clock this morning. You had someone, Louise Wilder, she opted in this morning at about 4 o'clock this morning, so she must have been hungry when she woke up. But anyway, so there, you have a database that now, by the time the end of the month is, will probably be in that 750, 760. So we'll add at least another 100 names to the database. Everything is going well. Here's what I'd like to do is consider the next offer that we'll send out to the people in your database. That's 658 or 750 by the time we get ready to do this. What we'll need is just another offer. So consider, if you want to, maybe pick out an offer that is maybe not so much a buy one get one free. All that is very, very good. We might want to consider putting something on there. When they come in and they redeem, that they're putting it to an offer to, maybe it's a free drawing for 1 month or let's say 6 months worth of free burgers, which means they get maybe one a month or one a week. You make a decision on that. The other thing you might want to look at is, hey, what days are slow? We look at our data and it kind of tells us that which days are not as busy as the others. So we might want to put an offer in there that says, hey, there's a particular day on the calendar, and we want to look at that and say, well, on that particular day, we want to run an ad so when people come in. So let me just look at my chart here real quick, and I can kind of tell you from a redemption standpoint. Let's see. Probably the day that seems to be a slower day is Wednesday. It looks like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday are consistently good days of the week. So even if you had something that says, hey, we want you to come in and take advantage of this offer on a certain day of the week, then maybe Wednesday might be a good day. Manuso, that's really all I had to say. I just wanted to give you an update. I'll send you, or attached to this will be also the invoice for moving forward. I really appreciate your business. We're having a really good time working with you and working on your project. It's always fun to see these numbers, and we wake up in the morning and we see all these new people that have redeemed or opted in overnight. So if you have any questions, please feel free to get a hold of me. Let me just change this real quick. If you have any questions or suggestions, just let me know. We track all this stuff. We should start seeing the numbers really rise again. We're now going into month 3, so we should see these numbers rise. So now for every dollar you put in, we should probably see about a $2 back, maybe $2.50 back. We see that because of the fact that not only are we bringing new people into the program, another 300 to 500 people into the program every month, but we're also now reaching out and saying, hey, there's 600 people out there that have voted with their wallet that they know, like, and trust you. So what we do is we'll now put that offer back out to them, and trigger them to come in as well. That really drives the return on your investment because we didn't have to really spend anything to get those people back in because they're already owned in your database. So I want to thank you again. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to get a hold of me. My number is 760-413-3508. That's 760-413-3508. Thank you so much, Manuso.